I'm going to show you an unbelievable trick, transforming this old motorcycle horn into a powerful high-definition TV antenna. It's no longer making any sound, but the sturdy metal casing and the terminals are exactly what we need for the base of our project. Next, I'm taking a length of coaxial cable. I will use a utility knife to carefully peel away a section of the outer insulation and insulator to expose the solid copper core inside. This cable will become the core of our receiving antenna. I'm using a utility knife to cut into the black outer insulation layer to expose the braided casing. It's a delicate process, so I take my time to avoid cutting into the inner core, which would ruin the signal flow. Then, I'll create several more stripped sections along the cable, spaced a few centimeters apart. This specific spacing is important for the wavelength we want to capture. I'll continue this stripping process along the entire length of our cut cable. Notice how we now have an alternating pattern. Finally, I'll strip the very tip to expose the bare copper wire, which will be our main connection point. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. I'll carefully bend this prepared cable into a continuous square spiral shape. This specific geometry maximizes the surface area in a compact space, significantly boosting the antenna's ability to catch weak signals. I'll use a pair of pliers to tightly bend the exposed copper tip around the inner part of the cable to lock the shape in place. This ensures our spiral antenna remains rigid and maintains its precise form for optimal performance. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. Now, back to our motorcycle horn. I'm using pliers to remove the top cover and access the base with the electrical terminals. I'll attach the exposed copper wire of our spiral antenna to the terminal and secure it tightly with the original nut. This base provides a perfect, sturdy mount. Next, I need 2 pieces of wire, one red and one blue. I'll strip the ends of both to expose the copper. I will connect the red wire to one connector and the blue wire to the other. These will act as our signal output leads. I'm sliding some heat shrink tubing over the connections and using a lighter to shrink them down tight. This is super important for insulation, preventing any short circuits and protecting the connections. To give our antenna a stable stand, I've prepared a simple wooden base. I'll use hot glue to firmly attach the back of the horn casing to the wood. This keeps everything upright and makes it easy to position near the TV. I'll take a small electrical terminal block. I'm inserting the ends of our red and blue wires into one side of the block and tightening the screws securely. This provides a clean and reliable way to connect our main antenna cable. Next, I'm taking the long coaxial cable that will actually connect to the TV. I'll strip the end, separating the outer braided shield from the inner copper core. I will connect the copper core to one connector and the braided sheath to the other connector on the empty side of the terminal block. On the other end of this long cable, I need to attach a standard coaxial connector. I'll strip the wire just like before, fold back the braided shield over the jacket, and screw the connector firmly onto the cable. I'll add an L-shaped adapter to make it fit perfectly behind the TV. Let's test it out. Here is my TV, and as you can see right now, it says no signal, and there are no channels available. I'll go around to the back and plug our new DIY antenna into the antenna port. Look at that. The TV is immediately picking up a clear, high-definition signal. I can flip through multiple channels, and they all look absolutely fantastic without any freezing. This homemade antenna is incredibly powerful. Just to prove it's not magic, let me unplug the antenna from the back of the TV. See, instantly, no signal appears again. This confirms that our DIY device is indeed responsible for pulling in those channels. Now, let's plug it back in. And just like that, the signal returns, and we have live TV once more. It's consistently working across various channels. And there you have it, an amazing DIY TV antenna made from an old motorcycle horn. If you enjoyed this project and found it useful, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other gadgets you'd like to see me make. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.